Welcome back to Newsbeat. We're turning now to Erik Vollenweider with sports. Now, Erik, how about that game Saturday against Vandy?
Tigers looked better. Defense looked a lot better. Offense, however, a little bit shaky. LSU football team was going into their Vanderbilt game, stressing a need for a lot more discipline on the defensive side of the ball. After giving up almost 500 yards of total offense to Washington last week, Tigers defense faced another stiff test against a Vandy team who put up over 600 yards of total offense last week. Taking to the highlights, all the girls in Tiger Stadium fainting. Matthew McConaughey in the house. Shaq, one of the greatest Tigers of all time, in to see the game. Keelan Williams in the first quarter takes a pitch from Jordan Jefferson around for a 6-yard touchdown score, putting the Tigers up early. The fans, nice 90,000 people crowd against the rain. The Tigers, however, Vandy would stick around. Larry Smith's 6-yard run almost drops the ball, but pulls it in for the Tigers. And Les Miles looking up at the scoreboard. Vandy sticking around into the fourth quarter, only down by a touchdown, but Keelan Williams says, no, you will not get this upset on opening night. Takes it in for a 14-yard run. Keelan Williams, 7.2 yards per carry on the day. That would be the last score of the game for the Tigers, and they would hold on to win 23-9. One bright spot on offense for the Tigers, Keelan Williams, 72 yards on only 10 carries and 2 scores. After the game, LSU's Charles Scott talked about their identity crisis on offense.
You know, it's only the second game, so we're really still trying to fill out our offense. You know, we're trying to get a true identity of, you know, who is the LSU offense, what are they known for, and what do they do best. So I feel like we're going to be keying in on that, you know, pretty much by the third game because we've had 2 games.
Taking a quick look at the polls, despite the Tigers' subpar performance against Vandy, they have still climbed in the national rankings, moving to number 9 in the AP and to a tie for 7 in the coaches poll. 3 future LSU opponents are firmly entrenched in the top 10, with Florida sitting atop both polls. Now from a sour victory on the football field to a sugary sweet weekend for the LSU volleyball team, Coach Fran Floyd and her team traveled to New Orleans this past weekend for the All-State Sugar Bowl Classic. Despite dropping their opening match of the weekend against Tulane, Tigers rode a wave of momentum, quickly dispatching of Long Beach State and UNO. Brittany Cooper and Marina Skinder were both named to the all-tournament team. Cooper recorded a team-high 21 kills in the Tigers' win over Long Beach. The Tigers will be back in action this Friday as they open up SEC play against Tennessee. 4 was the magic number for the Lady Tigers soccer team this past weekend. Led by Melissa Clark's 2 goals on Friday, the Tigers easily dispatched of Oklahoma 4-0. They look to stay unbeaten in their last 5 contests as they travel to face off with the Raging Cajuns of ULL. LSU fought through inclement weather conditions, but behind the leg of Mallory Rutledge, the Tigers pounded the Raging Cajuns 4-0. Rutledge scored twice for the Tigers. Tigers can expect, however, a stiff test this weekend as they travel to face North Carolina to face off with UNC and Duke in the Duke Classic. 2 notes about the LSU football team: 11:21 kickoff from Mississippi State, and Richard Murphy, Les Miles said he may be out for the rest of the season.
All right. Thanks, Erik.